back to Antigua Barbuda today, kicking off our Caribbean Profile Tuesday from underdogs to champions. Antigua's Wadadli Elite Stingers have just slam dunked their way into Caribbean basketball history. Now, this morning we are joined by one of the stars from the inaugural Creole Basketball Competition Championship, and T-Shawn Lewis is the tournament's MVP and top scorer. Fresh from their triumph in Dominica, T-Shawn and his teammates led the Wadadli Elite Stingers to a spectacular 88-61 victory in the finals, bringing home the gold and making Antigua and Barbuda proud. Good morning, T-Shawn.
Hi, good morning to you.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Thank you for joining us today. When did you get back?
Well, we got about medals. We got about medals, trophy. I think it was a very, very, very good tournament.
Right.
And because it is the first Creole tournament actually held, it was very, very exciting.
Right, nice. Now, of course, congratulations. You were named MVP and top scorer. Can you walk us a little bit through that final game against it's Detroit's Blazers?
Yes, ma'am, Detroit Blazers.
Walk us through that final game, what it was like for you.
The game in itself, from the moment we start, our coach already told us that they're quite older, way more athletic, way younger, so we just have to press on them, go full court press throughout the whole game, and that's what we did. It was very tiring. It wasn't easy, like it really wasn't easy, but we just stick to it because we know person watching us back home and we can't disappoint. We know how, the thing, you know it goes, person talk. So you went away, you didn't do this, you didn't do that, but here we are, we did, and we stood by it, and we worked hard, and we persevered, and we got the reward from it.
What was going through your mind, like during maybe the final minutes of the last quarter, when you realized, okay, I think we're going to be winning this? Or maybe I should ask you, at what point did you realize that the team was going to win the game? Because it's a big gap there in the score.
The moment we realized we win the game is I realized that my team won way before, as soon as the tip-off go. Because as soon as the tip-off go, I already had the belief that I'm going to do all I can. My team is going to do all I can. They're going to have my back. I'll have them back. I'll have their backs. It's not easy. Like, it's not easy. A lot of communication throughout the first quarter. We were flustered. We had to go back and forth. And at the end of the day, we resolved. Conflict resolution was there. So we came to one standard ground. We say, okay, we have to do it. We can't fight within ourselves. We have to play as one unit. And that's what we did. We played as one unit, and we got it. I believe in self-belief. I believe in speaking it into existence and visualizing that what you want to achieve, if you visualize it enough, that you can do it along you persevere and you put in the work before. Because as a Stoic philosopher once said, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. And that's what we did. We prepared for it. We did our preparations. We did what we had to do before the tournament. So we knew that this chance would come. And the opportunity came, and we took it.
All right, amazing. Now, how did it feel for you to be a part of this inaugural event? Because this is the first Creole Championship.
Yes,
so what was that like for you and your teammates to be a part of the first competition and then to be the winners?
Words can't explain it enough. Words really can't explain it enough. I believe this is a stamp, most definitely a stamp in history.
Right.
Because as they're planning to have a next tournament next year, and then the year after that, and the year after that. So as long as it continues, our name, Antigua name, will be we won the first Creole tournament. I was named the first MVP, the first most points. So we're making history, and more is there to come.
How many points did you score?
In total, I'm not quite sure. I don't remember. I really don't remember. I think the interviewer says 60-something points in total, but because we played 3 games.
Okay.
And they said we had the toughest route because we played our Dominican team, because St. Lucia was in the tournament as well as Guadeloupe.
Right. Okay. Now, you were selected for the all-tournament team.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you believe set you apart from your other team members, and how did you prepare for the game and the championships mentally and physically?
Well, what really set me apart is the fact that I just love defense. Like, I know I have to score, because we have to score in order to get 2 points, 3 points, or get ahead. But defense, I play both ends of the court. I play both ends. I communicate well on defense. I communicate well on offense. And I try my best to listen, and when it's time to be hard and be the aggressor, I'll therefore be the aggressor. And it didn't come overnight. And I just said what led me into this shape and into this
Yes.
role is it's just my coach. My coach back here, Coach George, he's head of the national team, and he's always been every single small thing I do wrong, he picks it out.
He's behind
He
of
picks
you.
it out. He's behind me. So in my head, I know I have to perform. There's a certain level that everybody else expects from me, so I have to expect it within myself.
And what about mental preparation?
Mental preparation, as I said before in the beginning, is willpower, is visualization, is understanding, and have self-belief in yourself. Because at the end, everybody won't believe in you, and nobody has to believe in you. Believe in yourself. Once you believe in yourself first, then at the end of the day, you will see more persons come and tag along the way.
All right. Now, the Stingers faced some tough competition, especially in the earlier matches. I know
Yes,
you said
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
you had a lot of Dominican games. You played all Dominican
Yes,
teams. Share some of the challenging moments throughout the tournament, and maybe if you can tell us how the team overcame it. I know earlier you mentioned that you all, you had to tell yourselves, we're not fighting against each other. We have to come together to win this thing. So walk us through a little bit of that, what it was like with the throughout the competition.
Okay, for the team, in terms of the first game was for sure challenging because that's our first game. Different atmosphere, different fans, different rim. So we have to get accustomed to the rim. We had to go in the morning, practice, of course, try to get accustomed to the rim. But the first game, I was off. I had a bad game. To me, I had a bad game. My point guard had a bad game. Javante Daly, Dante had a bad game at that time. The only person that really had a good game that day was Alexis Jackson for our first game because he's a pro.
Right.
You understand? So he had the first game. He showed us what we should do and how we should maintain, stay control and everything like that. And then after that, the second game now, we did overcome the first game. Now the second game comes, there's this one player, particularly this player name. I don't really remember his name fully, but he was a star player for that second team, and they did well. They did well. Even though we won, they did well.
That was rough.
It was really rough trying to contain him because he's dunking, he's catching lobs, he's shooting, but we stick together. And for me personally, after the first game, I was in pain. I work out every day, but my body, I just felt sore. But however, as I said, it's just mental fortitude, mental toughness. You just have to push through.
Right.
Yes,
Now, looking ahead, how do you think this victory will impact basketball here in Antigua and Barbuda? And do you see this as a turning point for the sports, the popularity of the sports and its development here?
Well, I really hope persons are looking and are watching and understand how hard we work. Not just myself, we even have persons that not even at the tournament, like Delonte, Phillip, and Amari. We work out together and so forth. Javante Daly, and my point guard Dante. We work so hard, we train so hard, but at the end of the day, we reap the reward of what we sowed, right? We sowed hard work, we won the tournament. There's more to come, a lot more to change, a lot more to develop within ourselves. But if we get the funds, if we get the looks from the person that's supposed to be looking and can help, we would definitely appreciate it. Not just within ourselves, but with the younger guys coming up and so forth. More tournaments are needed, for sure. Most definitely more tournaments are needed. And this tournament that happened this summer, it was quite good.
Right.
Quite good. I took the risk to go, and here I am today.
It worked out.
Yes,
It
ma'am.
worked out, right. Where do you see yourself in the game of basketball, the sport? Where do you see yourself going from here?
Going from here, I'm definitely going pro. I have no doubt that I will not go pro. I have all belief that I will go pro.
That's what you want to do?
That's what I want to do. That will happen. It's already happening.
Okay, nice.
It's already
Where are
happening.
you now?
Even though something might not happen, it's just one phone call away, one call away,
Right.
one email away, one text away. It will happen. I have no doubt within myself. I have no doubt within what I visualize for my future, for my
Right.
life.
Nice. Now, before we go, of course, you have to give some advice to the young guys and girls that are watching who may be interested in basketball or they are already on the journey to basketball, and even not just basketball, just in general pursuing their dreams. Give them some advice.
Well, I would just say keep going. Like, have patience. Definitely have patience. Patience is so needed. Patience is very important. Because even though I'm telling you to have patience, while you're experienced, when you're in the situation, you know, okay, boy, this is hard. I'm working here. But yes, still, this teammate is playing over me. I feel like I'm better, but this teammate is playing over me and not there. But just wait your turn. Just continue working. Keep going. keep going. Have confidence within yourself, because once you have confidence within yourself, it don't matter if a person don't have confidence within you. You have confidence within yourself, you know you can get the job done. You will get the job done. Your parents might not believe in you. Your friends might not believe in you, your auntie, your grandma, but however, you believe in yourself. Once you believe in yourself, it will happen. All you have to do is win one time.
Right.
There's this podcast with Chris Williamson and Alex Hermosi, and Alex Hermosi explained that they might be right for now, they might be right for the next 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, next couple of months. They might be right 7 out of 7 times. But if all you have to be right 1 out of 8 times, 1 out of 10 times. Once you're right, then you'll always keep going, keep winning.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming and sitting with us this morning and having a chat, of course. And now you've put yourself in the spotlight.
Yes, ma'am.
So we're going to be looking at you. We're going to be watching. You mentioned something earlier when you said you knew you had to do good because you're coming back home to the Antiguans.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And we tend to be a tough crowd, but that's what we call tough love.
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
And it's important, it's needed. But myself, I know to redirect energy, redirect force, redirect it into something positive. Some person, I always try to, I'm motivated by every small thing.
Right.
Every little thing motivates me. Bam, that's fuel. I use everything as fuel, everything as drive.
Nice. All right. You should be a motivational speaker as well for your teammates and classmates and schoolmates and so.
Well, hopefully we'll see how the
You ever
future
thought
goes.
about that?
We'll see how the future goes.
All right, then. Well, anybody you want to shout out before we go? Your other teammates, your coaches, and so on?
Well, I'd like to shout out Coach Byron, because he invited me to play with the Elites to be in that tournament, which I'm very grateful for. I'd like to shout out Coach George, because as I said, he's my coach here for the Flyers basketball team. We just won Division 1, 2-time back-to-back champions. Like shout out Delonte, he's my teammate. We practice a lot, work out a lot. Amari, as I said, Dante, Jordan, Devonta Daly, and players like that, etc.
All right. Well, again, T-Shawn, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Congratulations. So you can share congratulations to the rest of the team for us. And we wish you all the best in your future endeavors. We'll be watching you.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome.